Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you. How are you all doing? Grade 1? Good. That's very great. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. And welcome to your numeracy class. Today is the second lesson of week number 13, right? So, in yesterday's class, we have started with our second term, and I introduced you with a new chapter that is about measurements. Very well done. So in this chapter, basically what we will be studying, that what are different measuring units, right? How we can measure things, and what are the let's say what are the words we use for that. Let's say what does it mean by length, what does it mean by weight of something, right? And the very first topic that we discussed in yesterday's class was opposites. Very well done. And why do we call them as opposites? Because the two things which we discussed, they were completely opposite to each other, right? They were yes, like a 180 shift. That if something was tall, the other was very short. If something was very heavy, the other was very light, right? So these things, through this, we call them as opposites, right? So tell me, how many of you have revised the yesterday's lecture? Very well done. So, who is going to tell me the opposite of tall? The opposite of tall is short. Very well done. What is the opposite of heavy? Yes. The opposite of heavy is light. Very well done. Light. Light. Okay. Who is going to tell me the opposite of short? The opposite of short is long. Very well done. So these were the opposites that we discussed. And why do we call them as opposites? Because they are completely opposite of each other in terms of appearance, in terms of, yes, okay. So now in today's class we will be starting with a new topic. This topic is very much similar to, or it's like more like what we have studied in yesterday's class, but there would be a little difference. I'll tell you what is that. So let's first tell me that how many of you know what are adjectives? All of you, that's really great. So who is going to tell me? Yes, can you define adjectives to me? Yes, Elise, let's start from you. What are adjectives? Very well done. Words that describe the quality, or words that describes a noun, right? Yes, the qualities of noun basically. Now what can be the qualities? Can you call this tall as a quality? Is this a quality of a noun, that a person is tall? Yes, it is. A person is heavy. This is also a quality. A person is light. This is also a quality. A person is short. This is also a quality. A snake is long. This is its quality. A pencil is short. This is its quality, right? So all of these words basically describes the nouns. Snake is a noun, pencil is a noun, a person is a noun. Let's say Ahmad, Ali, Alize. So all of these are nouns, and the words that describes the nouns are known as adjectives, right? Now in the adjectives we have comparative degrees, right? So comparative degrees means that the things vary. There is a comparison between them. Now, what does I mean by comparisons or difference in the qualities is, let's say you have three things. Let's say you have three pencils, right? The one is this much long, the other one is a little bit longer than the previous one, and the last one is the longest. Now, all these are pencils, and we are talking about their length, right? The same thing, same quality, but there is a difference between that quality, right? So, in order to measure that, or in order to talk about that quality, what do? We use the words and we make a comparison between their degrees. The degree of length, let's say over here would be the degree of length, that how much this much is longer than this one, or how much is this one lengthy from the first one, right? So these are the degrees of measurements. And the words that we use, then we have three basically words. Let's say I'll call this as long, right? Then I'll call the next one as longer, and I'll call this one as the longest. Or let's say if I talk about the height of it, you can call this as the tall, This one is taller, and the last one is tallest. This is how we make the comparison between the same thing, the same quality. If the things are same, see, you have a same thing, which is pencil, and the quality is also same, that we are talking about its height, its tallness, right? Now the words that will make a difference between, or that will tell you the difference between them, are known as comparative adjectives, right? And there are three degrees of that: one, two, and three. Let's say tall, taller, tallest. Similarly, short, shorter, shortest, long, longer, longest, and so on. Right? Now, I'm going to share the screen with you. I'll be showing you some pictures, and you are supposed to. We will discuss all of these one by one. Okay? So, let's discuss this first one. Okay, over here in this picture, there are three things, and you are supposed to organize them as short, shorter, and shortest. Got it? Now, look at this first one. There is this kid. Which one is short? The first one. Very well done. Which one is shorter? The third one. Excellent. Which one is shortest? The center one, right? This one is shortest. Look at the next one. It looks like a traffic policeman, right? Okay. Which one is short? The middle one. Which is shorter? The one on the left side. Very well done. And which one is shortest? The one on right side. Very well done. Now look at these. Owl. Okay. Which one is short? Right one. Shorter. Left one. And which is the shortest? The one in the center, right? This is how we make comparison. Now you see, you have the same type of things, but there is a difference in their size. There is a difference in their quality. So that is why we are using these degrees of adjectives, right? Which are like short, shorter, shortest. So now we are discussing only one degree, which is short, shorter, and shortest. Look at the plant. Which one is short? The one in the center. Then shorter on the left hand side. And the last shortest, the one on the right hand side. Very well done. Now I'm going to share the screen again with you. Now we will be discussing the second degree. Look at this. Now you are supposed to organize them as tall, taller, and tallest. Okay. Okay, let's look at the girls. These are beautiful school girls. Which one is tall? On left hand side. Then taller, right hand side. And which one is tallest? The one in the middle one. Excellent, Elise. Okay, Vasik, you tell me. Look at the buildings. Where are buildings in the picture? On the last right corner, right? Okay, so tell me which one is the tallest building in that? The one in the center. Very well done. Okay. Yes, Sarah, you tell me. Can you see any roses? Yes, they are. Okay. So tell me which one is the taller? The one in the center. Very well done. Okay. So can you found any tree in this? Yes. Okay. Ahmed, you tell me which one is the tallest? The one on the left hand side. Very well done. Okay. Let's move forward. Now we will be discussing another one, another comparison. Now see, here we have objects, right? And you are supposed to tell me which one is heavier basically, right? Look at these objects. You are supposed to tell me which one is heavier. Okay, who is going to tell me the first one? Okay, let's start with Elisa. Okay, Elisa, you tell me which one is heavier in the key and the dolphin. Dolphin, definitely. Very well done. Okay. Ahmed, you tell me which one is heavier in the pigeon and these are dices. Yes. Which one is heavier? Pigeon. Very well done. Okay. Yes, Vase. You tell me which one is heavier. A leaf or a glue box? A glue box. Excellent. Okay. Who is left? Okay, Amna, you tell me which one is heavier, a stapler or a pencil? A stapler, definitely. Okay, very well done. So see, we have so far we have discussed three things. The one was heavy, heavier and heaviest, then tall, taller and tallest, and short, shorter and shortest. So these three things are already we have already discussed. Now let's move forward. I'll be sharing the screen again with you. Now in this picture, we will be discussing which one is we will discuss them as big, bigger, and biggest. Okay, so let's start practicing. Okay, Sarah, you tell me, can you find any tomatoes in this? Yes, they are. So, which one is the biggest? On the left hand side. Very well done. Okay, can you find any pentagon in this? Now, the pentagon is one, the shape in mathematics which have five sides, right? This one is pentagon. Okay, so which one is the bigger? Yes, Abdullah, which one is bigger? This one, right? Okay, very well done. Okay, is there any rectangle? Yes, they are. Which one is big? Yes, the one in the bottom. Very well done. Can you find any potatoes? Which one is biggest? The one on the left hand side. Very well done. Okay, class. Now I'm going to share the screen again with you. There is this interesting video which will tell you that how, let's say, when we are making comparison between things, what are the words we use for that. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen with you. Show me a thumbs up if it is visible to you or not. Is it visible? Okay, great.
Today we will learn about comparisons and how can we make a comparison in a sentence. Always remember to use then as a comparison form and not that. That is a wrong sentence. For example, she got better marks than me. Then is the comparison. Like he is taller than me. Then is a comparison. This is how you form a sentence with a comparison between yourself or somebody else, or between one thing or another.
Okay, so you have seen that the word that we use in order to make comparison is then. Let's say you have two things, the one is bigger and the other one is smaller. So you will say that this thing is bigger than that one, right? Or let's say this apple is bigger than this one. So the word that we use is then, right? Okay. So now I want all of you to please open your book, page number 62. This is the topic that we were discussing. The topic name is comparisons. Look at this. There are three beautiful girls. This one is short. This is shorter. And this beautiful little one, Mariam, is shortest, right? Okay. Look at the trees. This one is tall. This one is taller. And this is the tallest one, right? Okay. Now look at here. A kangaroo is a big animal, a rhinoceros is a bigger, and an elephant is the biggest, right? So match the terms with the animals. Tell me which one is big? The kangaroo. Which one is bigger? The rhinoceros. And which one is the biggest? The elephant. Very well done. A seal is heavy, a shark is heavier, and a whale is the heaviest. Okay? So now you are supposed to write. This is a Yes, this is a shark. So a shark is heavier. This is a seal. A seal is heavy. And this is a whale. And a whale is the heaviest. Got it? So see, this is how we make the comparisons that we have. Sometimes we have either we have same type of things or the same object or the different objects. The way we make comparison is that we write the degrees of it. Let's say tall, taller, tallest, heavy, heavier, heaviest, short, shorter, and shortest. Got it? So, any confusion up till now? No? Everything is clear? Okay, that's great. Now, I'm going to share the screen again with you. Before ending the class, let's do this small activity. Show me a thumbs up. Is it visible? Okay, great. Now see here we have three apple, the one in red color, the one in green, and finally the one in yellow color. Got it? So what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to use the word then now, okay? The yellow apple is dash then the red apple. Yellow is smaller than the red apple. Very well done, Ahmed. Clap for Ahmed, everybody. Okay. The green apple is dash than the red apple. Bigger than the red apple. Very well done. The red apple is dash than the green apple. Again, smaller. Excellent. Okay. The yellow apple is the dash of all the apples. Yellow is the smallest of all. Excellent, Elise. And the green apple is the dash of all the apples. Biggest of all. Excellent. Okay, class. So we are done with our lecture. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What I want you is that look around you for different things and make a comparison of them, right? Write their degrees as well, that how you are making their comparison, as big or small, as tall, short, whatever the comparison, right? And then discuss it with me in tomorrow's class. Do share this video with others because it's free learning. Do good and have good. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.